Yeah. So it looks like we have another game coming up. Is that
We
right?
do, and I'll go ahead and get all of that revealed. Thank you. Yeah, take care, guys. And this is Kusogr4nde, everybody, the Bad Video Game Tournament. Last match of the day coming up right now. And guess what? We have one of our favorites, Tristan, here. Wait,
Oh no.
why did I put that? No, his name is... I guess I had Robocop on the mind. His name is
Come on, who doesn't?
Tristan. Let me go ahead and fix that. Hello, Tristan.
Hey, welcome, Tristan. I'm gonna sign off and
Hi.
chat and chat.
I'm gonna hop out too.
All right, see you too. Yeah, Tristan. I don't know what's wrong with me. For some reason, my mind's just thinking RoboCop, and I hate all RoboCop games.
Yeah, apparently RoboCop is banned, didn't you say?
Yeah, I banned RoboCop.
I didn't get that memo.
Oh, wait, what? What is this? Okay, talk to me a little bit.
This is Gungcheol Robocop. It is a Sega Master System Korean bootleg of RoboCop 2.
Oh no. Oh, I guess I'm somewhat excited for that. I like video games. I like RoboCops. No, I don't. Every RoboCop game is absolutely terrible, and a bootleg RoboCop of all things, Tristan?
Yeah, so, this is... I don't know if I should apologize or be proud of this, but, so in my list of games to give out as GM, this was listed as, the warning shot before my nuclear option.
Oh, okay, so you are given some pretty terrible terror right now.
Yes.
That's good to know. Oh
So
my
I did
gosh.
some research into this. Gungcheol is apparently Korean for steel, so the literal title is Steel Robocop, or Like Iron Robocop.
Okay. What is this music that I'm... Oh, Ultima 6. Okay, that's why it's weird. Oh, we're hearing some really fantastic music right now. But yeah, I like RoboCop. I hope that they stole RoboCop instead of that he's made of steel.
You know, that's very accurate, and this looks a whole lot like... Well, I can't say it even looks a whole lot like RoboCop 2, but there are definitely some reminiscent elements to it, but it doesn't play at all like RoboCop 2.
Oh no. Well, yeah, I'm trying to remember because we had a RoboCop game on the Game Gear of all things, and that was really my... really my experience as a kid with RoboCop, but it's like RoboCop 2 on NES, absolutely terrible. RoboCop 3 on Super Nintendo, one of the worst experiences ever. I don't know. It's...
Oh boy, are you in for a thing. And to make it worse...
Wait, Andy just died while paused?
You cannot pause in this.
Oh,
So
no.
Andy was just standing there and ran out of time.
Well, okay, that's cool. This is definitely gonna be worse than Ocean's version of RoboCop 2. At least I hope.
This is the worst RoboCop.
Wait, the worst?
The worst
Is it-
RoboCop.
Who vetoed all your choices?
I had Andy and Dan the Enigma in my match. Vetoes happened, and then I got mad, and then this happened.
And then RoboCop happened. Okay, that's hopeful. Always good to hear. Well, you know, all four players will be going up against each other in RoboCop, the bootleg, trying to make as much progress as they can in the hour. Whoever makes the most progress gets the victory and gets the most points possible. Now, we are still in the group stage, so, you know, the points really do matter unlike Whose Line, it'll be important for them to keep doing well in order to make it into the final bracket. But not taking first is not going to be a nail in the coffin, no. Maybe just like a little Elmer's glue on the coffin, you know, but you can easily pry that back open. Good old Elmer's glue.
I did ask 2 other GMs to play this, and I think they were just having bad days at the time, but they both claimed to have headaches after trying it, so...
No, I don't think they were having a bad day. I'm listening to this right now. Wow, this kind of hurts. Is the audio loud enough? Or should I turn it up, everybody? I definitely could. I'm threatening you, chat. I can turn this up. Okay, we're gonna, you know, be nice or I'm gonna turn this car around. I'm getting mixed messages from people about the audio here.
I don't blame them.
We're doing it. Too bad, everybody. Your ears are mine. Oh yeah, there we go. I think we're good to go. Oh, Tristan, this is going to be pretty sweet.
Yeah, so this is the round 1 first place group, right?
Oh yeah, they took first. Well, Andy's here, so I'm not too surprised.
Yeah, so I have faith in them, but this is a brutal game, and not for any real intended reason.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm waiting for confirmation from everybody that they're ready. Polterghost says yes. What is this screen? It's just a beep.
The beep reminds you that you're alive and are capable of experiencing pain.
Okay, good. I feel alive. I feel very alive. We're just getting everything ready. It looks like I'm waiting for everybody to reply that they're ready. Polterghost said yes. Let's see about Dan the Enigma is saying yes. Waiting for DJ Chupa. And then we will get this rolling. By the way, I know that we have some... Prepare your emotes because we're going to be doing the countdown. Okay, so go ahead and get all of your robots, all of your cops, and all of your Robocops in chat because we are doing the countdown right now. Oh, wait.
Dan is having second thoughts. No, he
Never mind. Don't spam your robots yet because Dan is going to grab a beverage. No spam. Okay, stop it, everybody. Warning, I messed up. What system is this for again?
This is for the Sega Master System. So we're continuing the trend of, the Master System bootleg.
You know, we haven't really had too many Master System bootlegs, so I appreciate it. You know what? This silence is very helpful. It's healing. Okay, I am doing the countdown. Spam all your robots, cops, and Robocops in chat because those are important. Come on, get them out. And as soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will start our timer. Oh, yeah. And there we go. It looks like Polterghost is moving. Yeah, I like... Oh, no. Oh, and when you kill them, a little ghost pops out. That's so cute.
The first thing that's going to bite the racers, aside from the fact that the controls and the movement are terrible, is that you have limited ammo. Uh-oh, Andy picked up the speed power.
Yeah, it looks like Polterghost did as well. Oh, you turn into a ghost when you die. So cute.
So the thing that's going to bite them is that you have to pick up this ammo box at the very top left when you start the game. You have limited ammo, which is indicated by the BM indicator in the top right. That does not stand for the quality of the game. If you run out of ammo, you're kind of hosed because you have to shoot these Q boxes to open them to try to get more ammo.
Oh no.
And there's going to be a lot of death as we see Andy get crushed by a crusher. Those were in Robocop 2 for the NES. They were
for sure.
rehashed.
Oh, they look just like the Crushers.
Yeah, I expect that that's going to happen once or twice, and then our racers are going to know what to look for. I do not recommend anyone pick up the speed power-up. It pretty much directly leads to death.
Yeah, you move... Like, it still isn't exactly fast, but compared to the rest of the game, it's definitely fast.
So there's our first game over at 90 seconds into the race. About what I expected.
Okay, not bad. Yeah, this is exactly what it's like to be a Robocop. Okay, just in case you needed to know. It's all about getting squished, turning people into angels, and what else? The Qs. Why does it say Q? What does that mean?
I actually don't know. And no, the speed power up, as far as I can tell, is not an emulation glitch. So we have Polterghost on the first boss, which is as for why Robocop is maroon, that one I will actually blame on the emulator we're using for Kusogr4nde. Its colors are slightly washed out, so usually this would be brighter.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yes,
just glowing red.
He would be a bright magenta, actually.
Ooh, okay, I love it.
Yeah, it's... Someone described the colors in this when properly paletted as, EGA colors.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that. Lots of red, lots of purple, lots of green. I like it.
Yeah, so this is actually a port of a bootleg for the MSX, as far as I understand. So, definitely a very EGA-ish color palette they used, and yeah, not good.
Wait, this is a port of a bootleg?
Okay, I believe so. It's entirely possible if they ported it in the other direction, but I believe it's a port from an MSX version they made.
You know what? Andy is getting really good at this speed up. I would probably just wait there. Oh my gosh, he went for it. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, if you can manage the speed power-up, it's gonna help you, but I would skip it if I were racing in this. Then again, if I were racing in this, I wouldn't race in this.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
On the plus side, you don't have to pick up Nuke in this game.
Okay, good. Is there anything special you have to do in the stages?
Nope, it's a pretty standard run-right kind of game.
Okay. Well, for a bootleg, this game doesn't look too bad, but all of the assets might be stolen. I have no clue. In fact, I would say the assets are probably stolen. DJ Chupa getting stompied, and it looks like Dan the Enigma ran into a dinosaur.
Yeah, you know, dinosaurs in Robocop. You remember the movies, right? They had dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so the enemies and the set pieces in this do not make a whole lot of sense. It starts out looking like normal RoboCop 2, and if we see anyone actually make progress into the game, we'll watch as it kind of devolves into a mess. And I say if, not to ding the racers, but this is indeed a very brutal game, as we can watch Poltergeist get stomped again.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out exactly what everything on the screen means, because we've got Life U up at the top left, which is, I presume, your current health. High Time, which is your speed upgrade. BM, which is your bullet meter. We've got Score, we've got High Score, we've got Life, which is number of lives?
Yeah, so, this game has one-hit deaths, I believe. Yeah. And
What?
you have a life meter, which is your lives, and your life up meter, which when you pick up enough of what I presume is supposed to be nuke, you get an extra life.
Oh, okay.
No,
What's
I'm sorry, I'm silly. You don't have infinite lives. You just or I'm sorry, you don't have one-hit deaths. It just seems that way. You do have a life meter. When you get the life up, you get an extra hit. Cap is number of lives.
Okay. What is this boss music? Oh, he's a skeleton! Yeah! This music is kind of amazing. Thank you, by the way, Sandwich Kid. Here we go. We've got, yeah, skeletons. It's pretty terrifying. Yeah, I love how happy the death music is. It's so good.
Yeah, it's like the happiest music in the game, and it's like, cheers, you died. Okay. So, unfortunately, we probably do have an hour of beep and boop, but, you know, we get to enjoy RoboCop on speed, I guess?
Yeah. You know, I'm actually impressed with how fast you can move. I mean, it's Master System and it's a bootleg, so I don't know, it's kind of an amazing combination.
Remember, don't do drugs or you turn into hyperspeed RoboCop.
It's kind of true, yeah. No, if you collect enough, you get an extra life. That's how it works. At least in RoboCop land. Poltergeist died at the boss too, and this boss is gonna be rough.
Yes, unfortunately. You need to go in there with a fairly healthy stock of bullets, and you can actually shoot his bullets out of the air, and that makes for an easier fight, if you can figure that out and make use.
Oh yeah. Just so chat knows, links are always okay as long as they're relevant, and don't make my mods have to do any work. That's all. Thank you. Come join Mystery Funhouse as we play through this game. Robocop. It's just Robocop, right?
Gungcheol Robocop.
Okay.
Or at least that's how I think you pronounce it. I am extremely American and am open to any correction on how to pronounce Korean.
Okay, there it is. Oh, the boss music is so bad. There we go. Andy has killed the boss.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Oh. Poltergeist has entered the boss with speed, or high time, with high time, that's what it is.
Yep. So high time is your speed up, and BM is bullet magazine, or maybe you're shooting something that's not bullets that I can't say here, I don't know which one.
I don't know. Yeah, from what I can see, by the way, the company is called Sieco Limited. They made this Gungcheol Robocop and made some other games called Street Blaster, Street Battle. I don't know. It looks like a fighting game. And honestly,
Yeah,
that seems like most of what they worked on.
Yeah, they made that. They made this and a bootleg of Street Fighter 2, basically.
Yep. And that's it. I wouldn't be too surprised if they just changed to a different company name, you know?
As far as I can tell, they just kind of went out of existence.
Do robots have ghosts? Do you happen to know?
Apparently in this game they do.
Okay. What about dinosaurs?
You know, probably.
Yeah, sounds about right. Oh my gosh.
Which is kind of horrifying to think about, that all of the dinosaur ghosts from the mass extinction event may still be around.
I want to be haunted by a dinosaur. No, I know Murphy is a living human inside some pretty awesome robo armor, but I want to know if robots have ghosts. My question wasn't, does this guy, Robocop, who is just a cop and a robot and not a human, have a ghost? No, it was a completely different question. Oh, Andy taking a quick death.
So, yeah, let's see, 12 minutes in, we have Andy has beaten the first boss and no one else has, which again is about what I expected. This game is not nice, and we did discover that, yes, you go back to start when you came over.
Yeah, that's a little bit rough, but honestly, you know, as long as all the players are pretty much on the same understanding that they go to the start, then they just have to deal with it, you know? By the way, the sound when you shoot these cues sounds just like Mega Man, the jump sound, or the landing sound.
Any resemblance to a good game is purely coincidental.
No, Andy! He's gonna reset. Yeah, that's fine.
I would, especially, I mean, he's not aware he's he's in the lead at this point, but with a lead, resetting to try to get like a perfect run up to the boss is probably a good idea.
I think that's fine.
Let's see, so far in the race chat we have a lol from Andy and an all caps no from DJ Chuba. That's good.
Yeah, I think they're loving it. Oh, Andy, you can die jumping into the pole?
Yes, that entire thing is a kill box.
What? That's so dumb.
Okay, to be fair, that's how it is for the NES Robocop 2 as well.
Well, that's not a good place for inspiration.
That's true, but when I raced the NES Robocop 2 with Corndan, I had the exact same thing happen.
Yeah, I've played a good amount of NES Robocop. I'm not the biggest fan of that. For good reason. It's pretty bad.
It is bad. It's a terrible game to take inspiration from, and to have a bad version of it, as Polterghost takes down the boss, and may be in contention to take the lead.
The bomb got Andy! Polterghost, yeah, moving into the next level, definitely in second, possibly moving to first soon.
Yeah, so the second level is kind of a resemblance to like the factory from Robocop 2.
Oh, jeez.
Except you have a bee dropping bombs that takes out Polterghost.
And it kills you instantly?
A lot of stuff kills you instantly.
Well, I mean, just like the NES Robocop, to be fair.
So I think Polterghost died in the exact same pit in the exact same way as Andy, having picked up the speed power up and went in the hole.
Now back to the first level.
So that's a solid second for Poltergeist.
Yeah. You know, Chad is saying that he's remarkably fragile for a steel Robocop, but just think about it, okay? You're living in the year 20XDX. Robocop's running around, shooting people, making their ghosts fly up. You're probably going to think of ways to fight this guy, okay?
Absolutely.
Like, I wouldn't just sit around and be like, oh, let's go ahead and keep my crappy dinky bullets that don't do anything against him. No. Make bombs. Get rid of Robocop.
So the real question, though, speaking of 20XX, are you a bigger fan of 20XD6 or 1936?
20XD6. It's a good one.
I think I just dated myself with that reference.
Oh, you know what? No, everybody here is a fan of 20XD6. You're the guy, but I want to be the guy too. No way, you're just a kid. Maybe when you're older. Yeah, anyways. Sorry, Tristan, you're just a kid.
You know what? I'm fine with this. Apparently, everywhere I go, I get a reputation for being a giant brat anyway, so it's fine. I mean, I gave 4 people Gungcheol Robocop and made them play it for an hour, so I guess it's well.
That's fair enough. My gosh, it's impossible to hit anything when you're this fast. As fast as Andy. Wow, okay, there we go. Yeah, fighting the boss when you have speed up. Or hit time. High time. It's bad.
Hit time. I like hit time.
It seems like hit time kind of makes sense. It's like
Dan's
bullet
trying to
time,
pull
but
this
with
out,
fists.
But he's gonna run out of bullets if he's not more careful.
Uh-oh, Dan. There we go, Dan is through. 2 bullets left, but it worked.
Andy has made progress on his lead. He's now into the conveyor belts, which, as you can see, work wonderfully.
Wow, they also have good sound effects.
Everything in this game has good sound effects. Also,
No,
if you can tell what's foreground and what's background, you're ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not even 50% sure.
That is also inspiration taken from the NES Robocop 2.
Yeah, to be fair, NES Robocop was a mistake. Well, Robocop 2, that is. I don't know if there was just... every Robocop game is bad. It's just the truth.
It's rather true, yes. I was actually watching a streamer who played through every real Robocop game recently, and came away with the conclusion that the only good one was versus Terminator.
Really? Is that one good?
It's not as bad as the rest, but it also, like, never actually released, I don't think.
Okay. Wait, it never released? So the only good Robocop is an unreleased Robocop.
Yes.
I hate this. I hate this game. It didn't take
I
me
don't
very
know.
long to get to this point. We're only about 20 minutes in.
I don't know what it is, but every time I GM, you end up using the term, I hate this, and I don't know if that means I'm doing a good job or a bad job.
You're doing a pretty good job. You know, this is a game that I feel like actually has enough fun elements that it I think I would enjoy playing this. But it's RoboCop, which I inherently hate anyway. And the sound effects.
Yeah, the sound effects and the colors.
I can deal with the colors, you know.
Yeah, so for the boss, you have to hit the flashing dingus.
Why was that not... Oh my gosh, I don't understand what's a platform and what's not. Which I guess you said was going to be a problem.
Absolutely going to be a problem.
And of
Oh,
course
by
it's
the
got
way-
the platforms that you jump on and instantly fall.
Yeah, they also took that from the NES version. Also, the stompers, yeah, if you hit them anywhere on the side, you die, but the top is actually a jumpable platform.
Congratulations! Stage clear!
Now
Yes.
you get to play stage 2.
Move on to the next stage.
No, Andy!
Andy,
So-
why did you die?
Yeah, so for the 2 platforms that are aligned like that, you pretty much have to get all the way to the very right edge of the platform with your landing, because you have no time but to, like, reposition and jump again. It immediately starts falling off. I did quite a bit of looking into trying to find someone who has completed this game, and there's exactly 1 completion by a guy doing a Master System challenge, and it took him 7 hours.
Seven hours.
7 hours of this.
That's so painful. But I'm not too surprised. Honestly, a lot of bootleg games have incredible difficulty. A lot of them tend to be short, but it looks like this is not one of those games.
Oh, it's short. It's just hard as heck. I think it's only 5 stages. I will admit I did not complete this, but I got far enough in that I don't believe that anyone in Kusogr4nde would get as far as I did under the Kusogr4nde rules in 2 hours, let alone 1.
Yeah.
Because I use save states.
Yeah, using save states would make this a little more playable.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't
mean,
know. It's just seems very difficult to avoid damage in certain situations here.
It is. Especially since you kind of move like you move entirely like you're locked to a grid because you are, but you also kind of move like an office chair in sand.
An office chair in sand, I love it.
Yeah, like for slippery physics I use moves like an office chair on an ice rink, but that's not the case here. Here everything is sluggish. So it's like one of those big executive chairs in sand.
There we go, Andy has finished off the boss. Moving on to stage 2 again. Yeah, I feel like Andy is having the most progress so far. I don't know how Andy is just so good at playing video games blind. Probably because he's done it so much before. That would be my bet.
Yeah. I really wanted to give... Well, to be fair, I tend to pick my game list before I know who's in my match, just so I don't end up accidentally biasing my picks, but I wanted to give this group a non-platformer, but it wasn't in the cards, so they get this.
Beep, 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 beep. It's like like downtown New York doesn't have this much beeping, seriously.
You cannot platform in this. It's a non-platformer.
Yeah.
You can't do much of anything in this. This is more of a hold right and pray game.
Like, existing is hard enough in Robocop land.
Well, I mean, it's a tough city.
Yeah. I don't live in Idaho. Oh my gosh, I'm offended. Wow. There goes Andy.
I have heard that this may be an accurate simulation of Detroit. Now, Andy was close there. If he'd gotten just a little bit further to the right, he would have slipped up on that platform and would have been fine.
Polter
But
goes
it's-
right into the pit.
Yep. Did he have the speed time or speed power up?
Or the high time.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, you know what? I kind of support games that have systems where you're going to take damage if you don't play it. Or, basically, high risk, high reward. This one, it's like, ultra high risk, high reward. It's just, is it going to be worth getting the high time? Probably not for a blind playthrough. But I know that if you were speedrunning, you would definitely be grabbing that, and that makes this game terrifying.
Yeah, a speed run of this would be a marvel to watch. I don't know if that's a good marvel or a bad marvel, but it would be a marvel and a spectacle.
Oh yeah.
I would love to see a TAS of this, but... Oh, Andy, no! So, I think what he needs to do is drop down. He's, like, trying to get over there from the upper platform. I think he needs to drop down and, like, very carefully position his jump.
DJ Chupa, by the way, starting to make some progress, getting to level 2. How many levels are there?
I want to say there are 5 or 6. I believe 5. It's a fairly short game if you don't die.
Well, I imagine that that's a little bit easier said than done. So much death everywhere. Andy, it's not a platform. Andy!
It'll be fine.
What's he trying to do? I don't know.
Yeah, just telling what is and is not a platform is almost impossible without a couple of deaths here.
Like the static sound of the stupid treadmills. Why would they do this? No, Andy! He almost got it.
Yeah, that would have been it if he had made the jump.
Unfortunately, it looks like... Wait, it says continue, but it takes you to the first stage?
Correct. I don't even know. Andy is a sad boy, according to Andy in chat.
Yeah, I can't blame Andy.
He just says, I'm a sad boy. I do not blame him. That jump is mean. It took me quite a while to get it right, and like I said, I was figuring it out with save states at the beginning of the level. Having to replay the first level to try again is rough.
Oh, yeah. I love that you can put your name in and they assume that you only have 3 letters in your name. Oh, he named himself Sad. Oh no, Andy. Aww. He's so sad.
So he's skipping the high time at this point, which no blame here.
Oh my gosh.
This is somewhat what I was afraid of. Like I said, I had a few GMs help vet this, and one of the concerns was that we would see 4 people stuck in level 1, which fortunately we haven't seen that, but this is a very hard game to make progress in.
I'm completely okay having them a little bit walled. You know, that isn't necessarily... Oh no, Poltergeist right at the end!
In the hole.
I love it. Well, no! They jumped and I think the bug killed him, like,
Oh.
from the left side.
Yeah, I need to find a way to just watch all 4 people at once. I need to, like, sit back further or something, because I can only watch, like, one side of multi-Twitch at a time.
Yeah, I do my best, but I miss plenty of stuff. Andy, back to the boss. Why does this boss jump so much? How is that helpful at all?
Well, I guess because you can go up there and they need to chase you if you can go up there. So Andy's made short work of that boss. It's second nature by now.
Oh yeah.
I've got faith in Andy that this is going to be the attempt.
Yeah, the thing with this is that even if you fall behind, all it takes is one good attempt in order to catch up. This is one of those games that, you know, it's going to be frustrating, but you should have the feeling everybody else is getting frustrated. If they get game over, they're going back to the beginning of the game again as well, you know. So, even if it's really frustrating, you're likely on even ground.
Yeah, I was just thinking, this is one of those games where all four racers probably feel like they're in last, and it's actually very close.
Oh yeah, it's still completely up in the air. Who knows? There we go. Dan is on to the boss. Polterghost just killed the boss. Everybody is starting to get level 1 down. DJ Chupa struggling a little bit. Now, all of these players took first in their respective matches, right?
Yeah, that's why I kind of had a little bit of faith that maybe they could make a strong showing of this. These are all really strong contenders, and they're doing a pretty darn good job of it. Because, like I said, this is a terrible.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because when I was brought into the channel and announced as this group's GM, pretty much all four of them said, "Do your worst. I'm ready for this." And then I gave them this, and I think one of them went, "I'm gonna go clean my toilet instead."
Well, this is pretty bad. Like, worst is definitely something that you may or may not wish to ask for when it comes to Tristan. Oh,
Yes,
Polterghost into
that
the
was a
pit.
mistake. Yeah, Andy's still trying to get onto that platform from like the upper terrace before it, and I think that's just not the best play. Then again, I could be wrong, and maybe that lower platform just isn't a platform at all.
I feel like the visuals are fairly consistent in what is a platform and what's not. Yes, some things look like they should be platforms and aren't, but every time you see that specific sprite, it is a platform or it isn't a platform.
Yeah, I mean, it is possible to make it from that. Ooh. It is possible to make it from that upper terrace. That's how I did it. But I think going down to the lower one is a much better call. And like I said, for all I know, the racers may have just completely lost their faith in the game signaling to them what is and is not actually a platform.
Oh yeah.
I know I did.
No, I've got faith. I can tell. I think.
Yeah. Doubt leads to something or other, which leads to Kusogr4nde. I don't know.
Like, it would be a lot easier if they made huge distinctions.
Just make the platforms a text box.
No, Andy! So close, but he got skeletoned.
Yeah, he's trying.
He is sad, but no reason to be sad, Andy. It's just a dumb game. It's a dumb bootleg made by probably dumb people. It's hard to say.
Well,
actually, it
this
depends on
and
their
the
business
Street Fighter
model.
knockoff are the only things they ever made, as far as I can find. So, However, I do believe Andy's the only one to reach the hell jump, so that is still a pretty solid lead given.
Oh,
the
Polterghost
other racers...
gets smushed!
Oh no.
Wait, and 1 is your final life, so you actually do only have 4 lives.
Yes. when the other racers reach that jump, it's going to be a period of time for them to figure it out as well. So just by having had attempts on this, Andy's lead is still pretty strong. Though one of the other racers could just get there and knock it out. Who knows?
So, wait. Here's a question. When you collect life up, does it just restore 1 bit of health when it fills up?
I never managed to live long enough to fill it up.
I think that might be what it is. Because
I think so. Because
that's
I never
so
noticed
dumb.
gaining a life from it, not that I ever actually noted filling it up.
This music is so there.
So Andy was out of bullets on the boss, but was incredibly fortunate to have a bullet, like the item that spawns in there be bullets. I've seen it actually be life up, and he would have just been soft locked if it was life up and would have had to take it.
Polterghost did get the life up, and it just restored some health.
Yeah, okay.
That's so dumb. I'm angry for them, okay?
It's not a fair or nice game. But yeah, Polterghost is reaching the first boss with all lives.
Nice. Now, Andy's done that quite a bit, and it's been extremely helpful. Gives them a good chance of actually making progress in the next stage. Andy, with 3 lives, just trying to do... trying to make the death jump. It's so difficult.
Yep. Give Andy and Polterghost your energy. Heck, give everyone your energy.
Oh,
they
yeah.
really need it. This is Robocop for the masses.
This is a bootleg of a bootleg of one of the worst video game series of all time. Like, seriously, there is no... I don't even believe that Robocop versus Terminator or whatever it is good.
Okay, so cap is the number of lives. Life is how much life you have this life, and
No,
life
Andy!
you... Oh no.
It's such a difficult jump. Yeah, cap is the number of lives. Life is the amount of life. Life U is how much you need to restore your life.
Yep.
And it only gives you 1 bit of health.
Oh no, Polterghost was perfectly lined up for that jump and then exposed a high time, and it just sped them up enough that they ran off and died.
Yeah, but I was watching carefully. It only restores 1 thing of health. Doesn't even restore you back to full if you collect 10 of the nuke. This is so dumb. Okay?
And it doesn't matter, because a lot of stuff is one-hit death anyway. A lot of the stuff that will actually hit you is one-hit death.
Oh, yeah.
High time on stage 2 is not a recommended strategy, but Polterghost is going for it.
Andy made the jump!
Indeed. See, it's pixel perfect.
There we go! He's thrilled! Look at Robocop there. Oh, and now we're on to the beautiful music here.
So, the boss of stage 2 is, I don't know.
It's dead.
Dang, Andy. Dang.
Oh. I wonder if you get an extra life when you hit 100,000. There we go, Andy, on to stage 3. This is... What?
Oh, yeah, welcome to this.
This is not okay. Like, you know, in general, you should not make your background the color of ketchup and mustard, you know.
Oh, come on, Hot Dog Stand is the best theme.
No, Hot Dog Stand is dumb, and everyone who uses it is dumber than the hot dog stand itself. Oh, Andy, taking a death.
Yeah,
Last life.
Just got stuck for so long, he just went Super Saiyan and is going to make a ton of progress now.
Maybe.
He's like, all right, I've died on this jump like 15 times. It's time to take the weighted training clothes off.
The thing is, it seems like you have plenty of time on each of the levels. Essentially 5 minutes.
Yeah, the time is not a terrible burden. You'll die long before you run out of time.
Oh, yeah.
Squish. Oh, wait, no. He didn't get squished. He was just off top of the screen. Never mind.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, he was just up, invisible.
Just partying up there. Whoa, there was ground there. I didn't even see that.
Yeah. I think we're all going to be a little bit
I
blind.
hate this. I hate this. This is unacceptable, even for bootleg standards. How do you make something like this? How do you put this together and say, hey, we need to sell like 3 copies of this in order to make our money back for the amount of time that we spent on it? It's like, no, it's not okay.
I also want to point out how prolific black is in this level with the like weird cutout things in some of the places.
Yeah.
And also that most of the projectiles that are dropped from the ceiling, like bombs and whatnot, are also black.
Yeah. Andy is through the stage onto the boss. Andy's gonna die here, though.
Andy, what are you doing?
Fighting the boss.
You have no business destroying this game like this. Oh yeah, by the way, the boss of stage 3 is,
A bunch of fish? It's a good boss. No, Andy! Shot in the face! And continue takes you to first. Oh my gosh!
I am so
Why
happy.
do you even have a continue system if it takes you to the first stage?
I am so happy that Yata Fish got into the race.
Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Andy's just waiting for high time to run out.
I don't blame him. I know when I accrued an excess of high time, all I did was curl up with like a bag of Doritos and just wait for it to pass. Don't try to do anything.
By the way, I just realized something else that's evil about this game. You do not get health up after completing a stage. You just...
You do not.
And because of that, the nuke is actually really important. Even though it takes like 10 of them to restore 1 bit of health, you still need that little bit of health.
I like how on Dan's screen as the boss goes down, the item that appeared in the boss fight was high time. Like, you want that. Yeah.
Oh, that would be a blast.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
You run a Robocop game? Which game, Cleric? The first one, okay. That's probably one of the least painful ones, I think. But I can't remember. I don't think it's good.
2 is bad. 1 is... it's probably in the middle of the Robocop spectrum of terrible.
Okay. So an average amount of terribleness.
I think that's the one where you just hold right and mash select and you're invincible.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think that's the one where select makes you block, but you actually keep your iframes for longer than the animation, so you can run around like moving and shooting while invincible.
Andy just walked into a pit.
Yeah, it's fine. Happens to everyone. Yeah, I don't think any of the racers, aside from Andy, have even reached Hell Jump, though Poltergeist is there now.
Okay, Poltergeist almost, but not quite. I think that gives...
Pixel perfect jump.
Yeah, I think that gives Poltergeist a solid second, though.
Poltergeist is indeed in second, I am pretty certain. I think Poltergeist is going to get this in a couple of attempts, though. May have to get back from stage 1, but already has an idea of just how precise this has to be. Just from how good that jump was and didn't make.
Oh, Poltergeist into the
no.
pit! Ah, that is a game over.
Beep, 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 beep.
There's so much beeping. So many Mega Man sounds.
I don't think there's 16 colors here, is there? I think there's 8.
8 might be pushing it.
It's more than 4.
Okay, there's pink, there's white, there's gray, there's black, there's red. Did I already say green?
I don't know. Can we get a Robocop block in BBG? You know, if we get enough submissions, someone pick this up and run it. Not me.
Good job, Robocop. And, oh, there's Robocop maroon. That's an important color. Oh my gosh. Andy, back to the boss with the beautiful boss music. There we go, he's dead.
So I think the current, well, I'm pretty sure the current rankings are Andy is in first, Poltergeist is in second, and I'm not entirely certain with the right side of the screen because both of them just, like, are making progress in stage 2.
Like,
So,
I
yeah,
kind
Andy
of
is
like
back
part
to-
of the music here.
Andy is back to hot dog stand. We'll see if he can make some additional progress, but he's in a pretty comfortable lead right now.
Oh yeah. Like, I like the part of the music that's not beep, 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 beep. No, Andy jumped right into the missile.
Dan has a high time in conveyor belt hell, and that is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. Ooh, taking a bullet. That's okay.
Dan may be in trouble here. He's in an interesting position. The Stomper came down and blocked the entire side of the screen off, and I don't know if he can get on top of the conveyor belt to get over
Oh my gosh. Wow, Tristan, this is not okay.
He's trying, but I don't think... No, there's no way. He's just gonna have to take a death on the cannon over there.
Well, that'll be a game over if he takes any damage.
I don't think you can do
There we
this.
go!
He's
He got
trying.
there!
Oh my!
The dream is real, Tristan. Oh, well, never mind.
The dream was real for a second.
It's so good! This game is just so good!
That dream turned into a nightmare, and that nightmare is Gungcheol Robocop.
Yeah!
No, the high-speed item is not good in any manner whatsoever.